Well, hello, boys and girls. Are you ready for your math lesson today? Okay, so for today's math lesson class, you may need to have some counters to help you solve your problems, okay? Just want to let you know, if you need to go get your counters, go ahead and pause the video and get them now. Okay, class, remember that we are starting this today in our new math workbook. It's yellow, so you want to have that, okay? I want you to turn over to your 120 chart, and we're going to start today by counting by fives to 100. Remember we did this yesterday? Okay, are you ready with your tracking finger? By fives to 100. Ready? Begin. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Let's do that again and try to go to 120 this time. By fives to 120. Ready? Begin. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. I want to do one more. This time, I want to count by twos. I want you to practice with me counting by twos to 40. We're going to stop at 40 by twos, okay? So even numbers, and remember, it's also known as skip counting. Are you ready? By twos to 40. Ready? Begin. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Great job, everyone. If you are having a little bit difficulty with counting by twos or fives, then I would encourage you, class, to continue practicing those important skills. Okay, class, we're going to turn over. Remember this, the next piece of information is just information about different shapes that we'll be going over later on during our study when we begin Module 5. That's coming up next week. So this was yesterday's lesson. Turn over to today's. Okay, class, let me go and enlarge this. Okay, you should see Lesson 22 Sprint. We always start by writing our first and last name. That is required. Neatly on the line. Remember, class, I talked to you a while back about writing smaller. Please practice that good habit. And we will be soon starting to write the date, okay? Let's turn over the back side. Side B is not assigned today, okay? If you need extra practice, then you can go ahead and do side B, or if your parents would like you to, then follow their directions, okay? Okay, so the directions for today says to write the missing number. Okay, so these are our answer boxes here. Do you see these little answer spaces here? Don't write the number in there. There's no way I'm going to be able to read that, okay? With or without glasses. So I want the answers here in the large answer spaces, okay? Then it says to pay attention to the plus and minus signs. So you have to pay attention to determine whether you're adding or subtracting in each problem, okay? I will do a few with you. I will use the counting on strategy as well as counters, both ways, to show you how to solve or what strategies you can use to solve. Okay. We see 2 plus 2. We could take out, if you don't know what the answer is, I know many of you know what the answer is, you can just take out 2 counters and then another 2 and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we write 4 here. Okay, that's one way. Or you may just know it and have it memorized. And that would be awesome. Okay, so number 2, it says 2 plus how many more would equal 4? We could use the counting on strategy there. We could start with one number in our heads, since we're adding, and count on to the total 4. 2's in our head, 2, 3, 4. So the missing part here is 2. We would need 2 more. Now look at the next problem. The next problem we see 4 take away 2 equals something, okay? Well, we could take out the total in our counters, 4. Okay. And as I shared with you in previous problems, 4 take away 2. You could take away 2, or if you have the counters that turn over, you can just turn them over. What tells you? Take away 2. And how many did you not turn over? Or do you have left if you took these 2 away? You have 2. 2 is the answer. Okay? Now, I'm going to let you do 4 and 5 together. I'm going to do 6 with you, showing you a different strategy, okay, to solve the subtraction problem. So go ahead and pause the video now and complete numbers 4 and 5. Okay, class. Now that you've completed numbers 4 and 5 and you wrote the answer, let me share with you another strategy here. You have 6 take away 3 equals blank. Okay. The strategy you can use is you can use the counting on strategy. When you're subtracting though, you put the smaller number in your head. That's different from addition. Addition, you put the larger number in your head, okay, when you're missing a total. So for this, you put the smaller number in your head, okay, 3, and you count on to the total. The total's always written in front of the subtraction symbol, okay? This is a subtraction sign, or also known as the minus sign or takeaway sign. So we'd have 3 in our head, and we would count on to 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? What's your missing part? 3. 3 is a missing part. We have a total and 2 parts here, 3 and 3. Okay, class. Right now, I'm going to have you pause the video, and I want you to complete all the numbers all the way through on your own until you get to, say, 23. When you get to number 23, start up the video again. Go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, class. Problem number 23, we see 9 plus something equals 15. We can use the counting on strategy to solve that problem, okay? We put 9 in our head, and we could count on to 15. This is an example, class, where you have you're adding, but you put the smaller number in your head because you know the total, and you're trying to figure out the other part. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How many fingers do you see? 5 plus this one, 6. So 6 is the missing answer, the missing part. Okay, class? I'm going to have you pause the video in just a moment. Now, in this problem here where you see 15 take away something equals 8, you can use the counting on strategy by putting the smaller number in your head and counting on to the 15. Or you could put the total out in counters. So let me show that. Because the total is, which number are we on? We're doing this one right here, 15 take away 9. I think I was on this one. No, I was on this one. So you have 15 take away 8. Take away something equals 8. So we need 15 counters out. Okay, so we have 15 counters out. And the problem shows take away something equals 8. Well, a good strategy that you could use in addition to the counting on strategy, you can turn over the part you know, or take away the part you know, which is 8. That's the part you know. Okay. I'm just going to choose to turn over 8 of them. Okay, make sure you turn it over the right amount. And then how many did you not turn over? 5, 6, 7. 7 is the answer. 15 take away 7 equals 8. So if I had 15, I took these 7 away, I'd end up with the 8 that I turned over. Okay, class. Okay, class, for today, go ahead and finish the entire side A and then send me a picture of your completed page through your Class Dojo account. Let's make sure that I get a picture of the lesson number as well as the whole sheet, and that what I see is clear, okay?